Congratulations on the success of the show.
Thank you.
You know, I looked up your IMDb page. This is like the 5th thing that you've done and it's hit huge.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How's that been for you? Is it surreal at this point because it's only been a couple of years that you've started off with acting?
Yeah. Well, I've been acting as far as TV stuff goes. This has been really it. So my world has been theater up until now, and it's been like I love and I've enjoyed a lot of success there. But it's pretty crazy to come into something that has just skyrocketed. And I think we all had a sense of it being a really cool project when it came out for the pilot, and even from reading the first script. But I don't know if I ever could have imagined it being like this and seeing myself here.
What attracted you to the script in the first place?
I loved the character. I mean, it was like I loved how funny they had written him, and how I like. I've done a lot of good guys, and I like that there is an edge to it. And we didn't get to see that as much in the first half of the season, but going forward, and especially going forward from now, you get to see more of that really good. I knew that they were gonna at least be able to write something that was complicated, and I like to dive into that sort of stuff.
Let's think now that Tommy's gone out, he's got a lot more serious and insular. And is that going to screw things up with him and Laurel?
Absolutely. No, there's there's the essential problem of her being obsessed with, or her having a working relationship with the Arrow and a fascination with that. And now I know that that's one and the same with the man who is still in love with her. So obviously that's going to raise a red flag in Tom's brain. And going forward from right now, there's going to be a lot of, that conflict comes up a lot. And it really carries us through the end of the season. It's just how everybody deals with all this knowledge.
Is it going to lead Tommy down more following his father's footsteps and going more Malcolm's route? Or
you certainly see them becoming closer in the next couple episodes. I mean, you can see how it drove a wedge in between us in the first place, and the direction that it catapults him is into his, now. There's a bit of a relationship now between him and his father. Thankfully, because now he has somebody to turn to, and he is turning right into him.
What's it like working with John Perlman, speaking of Malcolm?
He's great. We're just goofballs.
I've seen him at other cons, and I know he's kind of a goofball. Does that same energy, does he bring that same energy everywhere?
And the two of us, just have a great time playing off each other when we're on set. I mean, it's, so much of the show is very serious. So that, the camera cuts, and we get to have a good time, and we get to make people laugh, and play, and just goof off. We come from the same kind of background, so it's
Now, besides Steve taking off his shirt, because that's what they're all here for, and I'm here from the comic book aspect.
No, it's not really a secret. Yeah. Come on.
What do you find, besides Steve's thing, what do you find is the crossover appeal between the young adult crowd, the shirtless, muscle-bound, girl swooning crowd, and the comic crowd, all coming together for this series?
I think it's a testament to the writing, I think, and it's a testament to the people that they've gotten to come on the series and say those words. That it's not just appealing to a certain demographic. I mean, it's because the writers are such comic book fans themselves, they put everything in there for that crowd. They're creating a real, they're trusting us as actors to really convey some pretty difficult stuff, and deal with some pretty complicated relationships. And then the stunt team, I can't say enough about our stunt team. I mean, it's just the work that they are able to do in the amount of time that they're given to do it is unreal. Anytime I know that there's going to be a stunt happening on set, anywhere close to when I'm shooting, I always go early or stay late to watch it. Like that last sequence, I showed up to set 2 hours early so that I could watch them jump across all the buildings. That was fucking awesome. Come on! It was pouring down rain. It's so nasty out, and he's jumping across a building. I was like, what are you? Okay.
It was very Tony Jaa.
Yeah, it was like, and it's just unlike James Bamford and JJ all those guys just do such, Simon and Atlin, and they really do an amazing job with things. It's cool. So I think, back to the original question, it's they've done a really cool job of making it a very appealing show for a really broad base of people. You've got really good-looking people who take off their shirts. They've got giant boulder-sized arms, and it's awesome. But then there's fun stuff for people who just talk.
Will there be a day when you'll do stunts?
Maybe. There's some. I mean, I'm usually just involved. I'm there for the stunts. You're not gonna see me do a salmon ladder anytime soon. You're not gonna see me jumping across any buildings anytime soon.
Tommy getting a boat for Christmas next year or something.
That'd be nice.
Gift from Dad. Be another vigilante.
Hey, son, I just wanted to tell you something.
You thought your friend was bad. I may be 5 times worse.
Yeah. He's kind of a badass.
Yeah.
Secretly practicing the salmon ladder at home.
I have one set up in my apartment. I won't show you the bruises.
Tommy's in a really interesting place because he knows some secret, as you mentioned, but he doesn't know some others. What do you think he ultimately wants for his life?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think he wants some sort of stability. And that was what he was finally achieving before. Was this, and now all of that's been exploded in his face.
Has he ever really had it though?
No.
I mean, you can have goals.
But he had an idea that maybe someday.
Fingers crossed.
Wouldn't be interesting TV if he did. but I think it's I think that's there's never going to be if he finds out this other secret, where's that gonna put him? He's gonna be between a rock and a hard place, a giant rock and a really, really diamond hard place. It's shit's hitting the fan all around him, and it's what he does with it is and what he does with all the information is really what's going to be interesting, I think, for the audience.